Have you ever wondered why, despite your light and grand purpose, you often feel lonely, without friends, and without a stable romantic relationship? The journey of the chosen is marked by unique challenges that few understand. And the reasons why the chosen walk alone relate to the grandeur of their divine mission and the high expectations often placed on superficial connections. Your priorities and responsibilities are different, guided by a higher calling that demands sacrifices and self-sufficiency. This misalignment with the world around you creates an invisible barrier, making friendships and romantic relationships difficult to maintain. But this solitary journey is not a burden, but a preparation for a greater purpose. You have been chosen to bring light and wisdom into a world that often gets lost in darkness. This path requires sacrifices, and one of the greatest is loneliness. Many around you fail to grasp your depth, your vision beyond the mundane. They feel threatened or confused by the intensity of your presence and the clarity with which you see life. From an early age, you realized you were different. Your emotional and spiritual sensitivity has always been acute, as if you could feel the world in a way others could not. This deep sensitivity is one reason why you, as chosen, often find yourself alone, without friends, and without a lasting romantic relationship. Emotional sensitivity means you feel everything intensely. Joy, sadness, love, and pain are experienced at depths that most people rarely reach. This intensity can be overwhelming for those around you, who may not be prepared to deal with the depth of your feelings. Friends and partners may find it difficult to keep up with your emotional fluctuations, leading them to withdraw. They may consider you exaggerated or dramatic, without realizing that your emotional experience reflects your deep connection with the world. This often results in a sense of misunderstanding and loneliness, as your emotions are seen as excessive or difficult to handle. Your spiritual sensitivity is equally powerful. You have an innate connection with the divine, with the cosmos, with energies that most people don't even perceive. This connection gives you a broader and deeper view of existence, allowing you to perceive nuances and subtleties that others overlook. However, this perception can also be isolating. Many do not understand your quest for spiritual meaning and your mystical experiences. They may feel uncomfortable or threatened by your intuitive abilities, leading them to distance themselves. This can make it challenging to find friends or partners who share or respect your spiritual journey, resulting in even deeper loneliness. This sensitivity manifests as an almost supernatural ability to perceive people's true intentions. You sense authenticity or falseness in interactions, which can cause you to withdraw from those who are not genuine. This emotional reading ability can be challenging, as you often see beyond the masks people wear, which can lead to disillusionment and disappointment. Friends and acquaintances may not understand why you seem so selective or reserved. They may accuse you of being antisocial or distant, when in fact you are just protecting your energy from negative influences. This can result in a small social circle or even a lack of true friendships. As a chosen one, you have been assigned a higher mission, a greater purpose that transcends the everyday and superficial concerns of most people. While others may be focused on achieving material success or immediate personal satisfaction, your vision is focused on a more distant horizon, where your efforts contribute to something eternal and impactful. Fulfilling a greater purpose is not a simple task. It requires commitment and a significant amount of time and energy. Friends and partners may not understand or accept that you need to devote so much of yourself to something they cannot see or touch. They may feel neglected or disconnected, unable to understand that your commitment to your mission does not diminish your love or affection for them, but rather that both coexist in a delicate balance. This misunderstanding can lead to frustrations and distancing, leaving you alone on your journey. Your values and priorities are shaped by your higher purpose. Often, you find it difficult to connect with people whose values do not resonate with yours. This disparity in values can create invisible barriers that push potential friends and partners away, contributing to your sense of isolation. Following a greater purpose is also a journey of personal growth and continuous transformation. You are constantly evolving, learning, and adapting to better serve this calling. This constant transformation can be unsettling for those who prefer stability and predictability. Friends and partners may find it difficult to keep up with your changes, feeling lost or alienated as you transform. This can result in relationships that cannot sustain the intensity and pace of your evolution, leaving you once again in a state of loneliness. Your higher purpose is a reflection of your role as a channel of divine will, a bridge between the material and the spiritual. This spiritual responsibility can be intimidating for those who do not share the same vision or sensitivity. They may feel uncomfortable or misunderstood when trying to connect with you on a deeper level. The search for aligned love is another reason why you find yourself alone. For you, love is not just a feeling or physical attraction, it is a deep spiritual connection. You seek a partner who resonates with your essence, who understands and shares your spiritual journey. This need for a higher connection can be challenging to find, as many people focus on more superficial aspects of relationships. They may not understand your need for depth and transcendence, leaving you feeling isolated in your romantic aspirations. Your vision of love is grand and requires your partner to be aligned with your journey. You do not settle for anything less than a union that elevates both involved, and that is a partnership on the spiritual path. This elevated expectation can deter many potential partners who are not prepared or willing to commit at such a profound level. This can result in many relationships that start with promise but quickly crumble due to fundamental incompatibilities in views and life goals. The search for aligned love often requires time and patience. You are unwilling to settle for just anyone to avoid loneliness. This means you may spend long periods alone, waiting for the right partner who shares your vision and purpose. During this time, you may feel isolated, especially when you see others around you forming relationships that seem superficial to you. However, this wait is necessary to ensure that when you find the right person, the connection will be genuine and deep. You want to find someone who is at a similar stage of personal and spiritual development, which can be a challenging quest. Partners who do not share this growth mindset can quickly feel out of place, leading to the end of the relationship. As a chosen one, authenticity is a fundamental pillar of your existence. Your relentless pursuit of truth and sincerity in all your interactions shapes how you relate to the world. You crave genuine connections where every word, gesture, and emotion is authentic. However, we live in a society where many people wear masks to protect themselves or to fit societal expectations. This lack of authenticity creates an invisible barrier, distancing you from many who cannot or are unwilling to show their true selves. This results in few friendships and romantic relationships that rarely endure. Authenticity requires vulnerability and honesty, something you deeply value. You are not afraid to show your weaknesses, fears, and deepest emotions, expecting the same from others. This openness can lead to distancing from people who are not ready to open up in the same way, leaving you alone in your quest for authentic connections. Your life is guided by a strong sense of integrity and coherence between your actions, words, and values. You strive to live according to your principles, no matter the circumstances. This can cause conflicts with those who do not share the same commitment to authenticity. They may see your integrity as rigidity or inflexibility, not understanding that, for you, living authentically is essential. This disagreement can lead to the end of friendships and relationships, as the lack of alignment in fundamental values creates a gap that is difficult to bridge. At times, you may choose voluntary isolation as a way to protect your authenticity. Recognizing that many around you do not share your values or are not willing to be authentic, you may choose to be alone to preserve your integrity and avoid falsehood. This isolation is a conscious choice to maintain your inner peace and the purity of your interactions, even if it means facing loneliness. This preference for isolation is often misunderstood as arrogance or coldness, when in fact it is a form of self-preservation. Your quest for authenticity acts as a natural filter in your relationships. Only those who share the same values and are willing to be equally authentic remain in your life. This significantly reduces the number of people with whom you can form true bonds. While this results in a small social circle and difficulties in finding a romantic partner, those who remain are often deep and meaningful connections, aligned with your spiritual and emotional journey. The search for authenticity is one of the central reasons why you, as a chosen one, often find yourself alone, without friends and without lasting romantic relationships. Your need for truth, integrity, and vulnerability creates unique challenges in forming social and romantic bonds in a world that often values superficiality. If you feel like you're on a solitary and sometimes challenging journey as a chosen one, we have an ebook that could be a valuable resource for you. Inside, you'll find guidance and insights to illuminate your path and better understand your unique experiences and gifts. What's even better, by joining us and getting the ebook, you'll gain access to our exclusive Discord community. This group is a space where many who may feel lonely or misunderstood have found support, understanding, and affection. It's a place to share, learn, and grow together, where your unique experiences are valued and your progress is celebrated. Imagine being part of a community that truly understands and supports who you are. Check out the first pinned comment on this video for more information. Vibration and high energy are also reasons why you often find yourself alone. Your elevated energy is like a bright light shining in a world often immersed in darkness. Many people are naturally drawn to your presence, feeling energized and inspired when they are near you. However, individuals with lower energies or those not in tune with your vibrations may feel uncomfortable or drained in your presence. Each person emits a vibrational frequency, and as a chosen one, yours is at a much higher level. Relationships based on different frequencies often do not thrive because of a lack of natural resonance. This vibrational difference can cause feelings of isolation as you find yourself unable to share your experiences and worldviews with those not on the same frequency. Your presence can expose insecurities and weaknesses in others, something many people prefer to avoid. The intensity with which you live your life, the clarity of your vision, and the strength of your determination can make others feel inadequate or threatened. This can result in distancing or even antagonism, as those who cannot handle your energy prefer to keep their distance. This intimidation, even if unintentional, creates a barrier that makes it difficult to maintain friendships and romantic relationships. Those who approach you often experience significant changes in their lives. While this can be positive, transformation can also be a painful and challenging process. Many people are not ready to face their own shadows and grow. Your presence forces a mirror onto them, revealing aspects of themselves they would rather ignore. This process leads many to withdraw to avoid the internal confrontation that your energy provokes. To protect your own high energy, you may find yourself compelled to establish strict boundaries. You are selective about who you allow into your space, aware that interactions with incompatible energies can drain your vitality. This protective behavior may be misunderstood as aloofness or elitism, but it is essential to maintain your energetic integrity. By isolating yourself to preserve your energy, you inevitably limit your social interactions, resulting in fewer friends and romantic relationships. As a chosen one, you possess unique sensitivity and emotional depth that often make past traumas one of the reasons why you find yourself alone. Past traumas leave deep marks on the psyche and soul. These painful events shape your emotional responses and behavior in complex ways. You tend to feel these wounds more intensely than most. Traumatic experiences can generate a constant fear of reliving pain, causing you to withdraw from others to avoid new wounds. This defense mechanism, while protective, contributes to your isolation, making it difficult to form and maintain relationships. Past traumas often involve betrayals or disappointments from close individuals, deeply shaking your ability to trust. You may find yourself hesitant to open up or to fully trust people, preferring the safety of solitude to the vulnerability that relationships require. As a result of your traumas, you may have developed strong self-sufficiency. Learning to rely on yourself can be a healthy response to painful experiences, but it can also lead to isolation. By becoming accustomed to handling everything alone, you may find it difficult to let others into your life and offer support. This independence may be seen by others as a barrier, hindering the approach and development of meaningful relationships. Past traumas often teach that vulnerability can lead to pain. But you are deeply aware of your own fragility and the strength required to protect yourself emotionally. This can lead to an aversion to opening up and showing vulnerability, especially in intimate relationships. Past traumas may also cause you to avoid conflict at all costs. Any sign of disagreement or tension can trigger painful memories, causing you to withdraw. The inability to resolve conflicts in a healthy manner can result in the premature end of relationships, contributing to your loneliness. Although past traumas are a source of pain, they also offer opportunities for healing and growth. This path of solitude is not without purpose. It is an essential part of your journey toward healing and growth, preparing you for a future where the connections you form will be authentic, deep, and truly aligned with your essence and mission. Consider that your priorities and values often radically differ from those around you. While many may focus on material success, social status, or conformity to societal expectations, you seek meaning. You have a natural tendency to question and challenge established norms. This rebellion isn't mere contrariness but a genuine quest for truth and justice. By not blindly accepting social conventions, you often find yourself in opposition to the status quo, which can be unsettling to those who prefer conformity. This questioning stance may alienate people, leading to social marginalization. The pressure to conform may feel suffocating to you, prompting a conscious choice to distance yourself from these expectations. This resistance to conformity may result in fewer opportunities to form friendships and relationships, as you refuse to compromise your values to fit in. As a chosen one, your individuality and originality are central aspects of your identity. You do not fit into molds or stereotypes and prefer to forge your own path. People accustomed to following social norms may not know how to handle someone who doesn't conform to the same rules. This can lead to a sense of disconnect, as your uniqueness places you in an outsider position, making it challenging to find those who appreciate and understand your individuality. In romantic relationships, this divergence from social norms becomes even more apparent. Traditional relationship expectations often do not align with your vision of a partnership based on equality, authenticity, and shared purpose. You may find it difficult to find someone willing to challenge these norms and build a relationship outside conventional standards. Your unique vision and rejection of conformity create significant challenges in forming social and romantic bonds in a world that values conformity. However, this resistance to social norms is not a burden but an essential part of your journey, preparing you to live according to your higher purpose and find connections that truly resonate with your essence and mission. Detachment from worldly concerns is also a central reason why you often find yourself alone, without friends and lasting romantic relationships. This means your priorities are strongly aligned with your spiritual growth rather than material success or immediate gratification. While many around you may focus on acquiring material goods or social status, you are more interested in seeking truth, inner peace, and enlightenment. Therefore, you learn to find strength, peace, and guidance within yourself and your connection with the divine, rather than relying on external validations or company that does not add spiritual value to your life. By detaching from worldly concerns, you also tend to avoid conflicts and dramas that often accompany these issues. This may lead to a conscious choice to distance yourself from social circles or environments where these conflicts are prevalent. While this avoidance protects your inner peace, it also reduces your opportunities for socializing. Detachment from worldly concerns often implies a deep internal focus. You are constantly working on your own growth and development, seeking to align more and more with your divine essence. You feel you have a higher calling, a divine purpose to fulfill, and this directs all your actions and decisions. Friends and partners who do not share or understand this mission may feel excluded or disconnected. This difference in vision and life purpose can make it difficult to maintain relationships, as you realize that few are able to match the intensity and depth of your spiritual journey. loneliness and isolation are often necessary to allow personal and spiritual growth, ensuring that they remain true to your essence. Each challenge faced is a preparation that can only be fulfilled with integrity, authenticity, and trust in the process of growth and transformation. Embrace your uniqueness, honor your responsibilities, and trust in the process of growth and transformation. The solitude you feel now is preparation for a future where your relationships will be spiritually aligned. You are destined for great things, and each step on this solitary path is a step toward fulfilling your higher mission. So don't forget to check out the first pinned comment to better understand your chosen one journey. In our ebook, find guidance to illuminate your path and explore your unique mission. Get it now and gain access to our exclusive Discord community, where you'll find support and connection. Join us and share your journey. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more self-awareness videos. Leave your comments below about how you deal with loneliness and the responsibilities that come with being a chosen one. Gratitude to all those who support us through Buy Me a Coffee pinned in the first comment. With your support, we are continuously improving our content.